It's Have I Got News for Your Ears, the podcast that breaks down all the news of the week. I'm Michael Ian Black, joining the podcast today, as always, producers of Have I Got News for You, Jim Biederman, Jodi Lennon. Today, we're talking about Trump's stock trades, his IRS lawsuit, his slush fund, Bill Cassidy learns what happens when you cross Donald Trump, and America rededicates itself or redirects itself to our president's Christian values. It's Have I Got News for Your Ears, the podcast extension of the Have I Got News for You cinematic universe. I am your host, Michael Ian Black, joined, as always, by my friends, colleagues, producers, and astrological twinsies, Jodi Lennon and Jim Biederman.
We're not.
No.
We're not?
I don't think so. Are you a Libra?
No.
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 Aquarius.
Oh, no. So no relationship,
not even a triple threat.
astrologically speaking. So what's in the news, Jim?
There's a lot in the news. Let's talk about the stock market. Stock market's going crazy again.
I'm losing my shirt.
Up or down?
I have no idea. You know, it's up there. It's doing well.
Is it at 50 yet? Did he break 50
I think
again?
it's a 49 something.
$49, not $50?
$49. What was Pam Bondi's? $50,000.
You know, you can't spell bond without Bondi.
It's true.
Nice.
You can't spell Bondi without bond.
You also can't spell boy without Bondi.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I'm just going to play the clip from Jen Psaki.
Yesterday, Donald Trump, through the Office of Government Ethics, released 2 new financial disclosure forms detailing more than 3,700 financial transactions in the first 3 months of 2026. And according to Reuters analysis, the filings show anywhere from $220 million to $750 million in trades across major companies and municipal bonds. If that sounds like a lot of trades, it's because it is a lot of trades. The president of one investment group said he was baffled and that in his 40-plus years on Wall Street, this is an unusual amount of trading by any standard.
I don't even understand.
So basically, it's insider trading. I mean, there's just no two ways about it. I would say in the first 3 months of 2026, he made a lot of he got the Justice Department to relax a lot of rules on companies that he then profited off.
I'm just trying to understand technically
how
somebody can spend that much time trading stocks and also be president of the United States.
He's not doing it.
Who does it?
AI?
That guy down the hall.
Oh.
No, but really, it's not one person, right? It's like a team,
probably
a troop.
Company. You don't have to be at your computer and go, how many shares? 1,000.
Well,
That's not the way it works.
That's my understanding.
That's not the way it works.
My understanding is that you have to go to New York City and do this.
Yeah. Wall Street.
Yeah. That's how you buy and sell stocks, right?
Yeah.
Give me 4!
Yeah.
Give me 4!
Yes.
And you got a little pencil and a little piece of paper.
I'm wearing a blue coat.
Yeah.
Not made out of denim, by the way.
No, but more like a French workman's
Possibly
coat.
a visor.
Yeah, definitely a visor.
Shirt garters.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm saying, give me 4!
Yeah.
BlackRock!
That's not how it works anymore.
Clearly, none of us have stocks that we touch.
No.
On a regular basis, no.
Jim does.
Jim does, right?
I do not.
You're sitting on some stocks.
I'm sitting on them. And by the way, I've lost a lot of money on them.
Oh.
But so just break it down for us. How does this work? How do you do that?
Well,
3,700 trades in 3 months?
No, 3,700. Yes.
Transactions.
1,200
transactions a month.
Which, by the way, it could be sales. It can be buys.
That's 40 a day.
But
That's
if 40
a day.
But the thing is, again, it's not some guy down the hall.
I understand.
And is it between 9 and 4?
It has to be.
So that's 8 hours?
No.
I guess you could trade internationally.
And you can also trade
That's
at night.
$50 an hour.
I think you can trade at night up till 9 p.m.
What happens at 9 p.m.?
They stop for U.S. It's a 4 o'clock. The market closes, but then there's a thing called aftermarket trading, which you can do.
So the market doesn't close.
Technically, it's closed. It doesn't change the stock price. It's like you're betting in the future.
What's the point of the bell then?
I'm so glad.
You know what, guys?
I like the bell.
Can I just say something?
Ding, 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 ding.
Hang on. You know we don't have horse-drawn carriages anymore. Right?
Traditionally, when presidents buy and sell stocks.
It's a blind trust.
No, that's not the correct answer. Okay. Oh, I guess it is the correct answer. It's the blind trust, yeah.
So he or she does not know what.
So we don't. So that's entirely possible. He doesn't know.
Correct. That's my point. It's
Right.
not some guy down the hall doing.
So it's fine.
Yeah.
He doesn't know. It's in
Right.
a blind trust.
Exactly.
Let him do it.
Exactly.
It's great.
Here's this.
As we ensure that all Americans can profit from a rising stock market, let's also ensure that members of Congress cannot corruptly profit from using insider information. They stood up for that. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Did Nancy Pelosi stand up if she's here?
What a dick.
He's just a dick.
So he proposed this law, which never happened.
But he never said presidents can't buy and
It's
sell
true.
That's
stocks
true.
based
He
on
didn't.
insider
You're right.
information.
You're right.
He didn't say that.
When his family was approached, because he says it's all done with the son's knowledge, that when Uday and
Kusei.
was it Uday and
Isn't it Kusei?
Kusei? Yes, I think QU, right?
Yeah.
I
Uday
think he thought you said Pusey.
I would never.
I did think that.
I would never.
I
Grow
totally-
up.
But by the way,
I
think,
totally
I
know
will
that's
say
what he
now,
thought.
Uday and Pusey is better. But when Uday and Pusey were contacted, they're like, why would we're not doing it. It's like, it literally is that Martin Short character as the lawyer who's like,
Right.
I don't know what you're talking about. What do
Nathan Thurm.
Yes, exactly.
We
Of
all
course-
saw the documentary.
Of course,
Why would I trade stocks?
I'm not nervous.
Right.
Like, it's that, and it's just so blatant at this point
That's right.
that watch this clip.
Yeah, Citi today takes it to 130.
Yeah, but the president, the U.S. government got in. He could sell it and give
Yes,
that
and
the
according
number.
to the filings, the president's been trading some intel in the quarter. Yeah.
Trade.
Got nothing to say about it?
Well, yeah.
All right, don't worry. We're not having technical difficulties here, everybody, but we got to go.
Wait.
Whoa! They took the squawk out of the squawk on the
Yeah,
street.
they took the box out of the squawk.
They took the walk out. Can't
Pu-
spell
Pusey.
Bondi without boy.
Pusey.
It's just blatant corruption.
Yes.
Brazen, blatant
Yeah.
theft.
Yeah.
And corruption
Yes.
and insider trading.
Yes. And manipulation.
Yeah, I'm all for it. The guy's got to make a buck.
He has to have-
It's not like he can sue his own government for $10 billion.
He's diversifying his streams of income.
Yes, that's a very good way of putting it.
Well, as one stream gets weaker, you have to increase other streams. And
Correct.
here I'm talking about his urinary stream.
I figured that's what you were talking about. By the way, how many penises do you have?
Do I have?
Yeah, just one.
Just the one.
Oh, why? You thought he was streaming
I thought
out
you
of
had like
multiple
a
penises?
selection of penises that would.
Oh, no, I've got backups.
Let's see.
But
For those
I got
keeping
spares.
track.
But,
You got spares.
but my threading only accommodates one at a time.
If there was a poly market for this conversation and anyone was keeping track of the words that we used with the letter P, they'd be making some money off of our pussy and our penises right
and
now.
polymarket.
And poly market.
All right.
I've got a rant about Presbyterians that is coming up. I'm just biding my time.
It's obscene. It's
Right.
obscene. We can all be outraged. Nobody's stopping it. And frankly, I think
Who can stop it?
Elizabeth Warren has
Thank you.
tried. That's about it.
But I mean, what can they do?
They have
Because
to
if you're Trump and you decide to sue your own government,
Yeah.
it's your Department of
Right.
Justice that's
Yeah.
going to make a settlement with you
Yeah.
for your shit. And
Yeah.
if you don't want to do insider trading, who's going to stop you?
Exactly.
Nobody.
Exactly.
And Roberts has basically given him immunity
Yeah.
from any
Yeah,
sort
of
of
course.
accountability.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he just take everything he possibly can? Why wouldn't he just rape and pillage the nation? I mean, it's what Putin did. It's exactly the
Yeah.
Putin playbook.
Yeah, yeah.
More peace.
Thank you.
Putin playbook.
So we know it's 3,700 transactions. What is the dollar amount?
I don't know, but I'm going to guess in the hundreds of millions.
I'm going to guess in the tens of dollars. Like, I think it's just fun for him. It's just fun. He's not trying to make. He's not trying
This
to make
is-
money. It's
yeah.
like a high
It's
school
like playing,
economics.
he's like playing
Yes.
snood or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just it's the way it's like what I do with Wordle every day. Like, I'm not trying to. I don't need to get it in one. You know what I mean? I'm just having fun with it.
When he drops the name of a company in conversation, Trump.
Just
the
buy
problem
it.
is
Should
he
we just buy
I
that?
guess so.
$1. He doesn't always talk about it. It does take NVIDIA, which is probably his biggest success in terms of his
What
trades. NVIDIA.
Oh, right,
His
right.
trades. Up to the moment they said, okay, we'll let you sell to China, It was basically the drumbeat was there's no way we're going to sell to China.
Right.
So how would you know?
Right. So meanwhile, he's just buying NVIDIA stock.
Exactly, because he knew full well what was going to happen. I mean, that one's the obvious, like, look, take all of the other trades, I don't know what they are, and say, oh, it's just coincidence. That one, not at all.
Just a coincidence.
So why was he stumped this, what's his face, the guy who yells in the squawk?
Jim Cramer?
Yeah, why was he stumped?
Because it's unheard of.
But is Cramer a Trump guy?
That's what I was
No,
wondering.
he's not. Yeah,
Was he trying to
I don't
cover
think he's
up?
in either thing. He's a stock market
So,
guy.
but why? So why doesn't Cramer just say, "Yeah, this is blatantly
I think he
corrupt"?
doesn't know how. Like,
Right.
literally, it's
Because he doesn't want Brendan Carr to come after him.
I guess.
These
It did
cowards.
seem like
I love
he
the
was
other
in the
guy,
middle.
The guy in the corner going, "It's okay. We'll be back. We'll be right back." Like making fun of his inability to basically call out what it is.
Mm-hmm. Is there any way, once he's out of office, to claw this money back?
Well, that I think all falls into the immunity decision that the Supreme Court. Like, you can't
Right.
claw back what? He didn't do anything wrong. Like, that's that weird logic of that immunity decision. Those people should be literally impeached.
With that decision, they essentially destroyed the country.
Yeah,
Right?
that's
because all you have to do is get a guy like this into office who will just who can do whatever he wants without accountability.
Why does he want so much money?
What?
Jodi?
What?
Jodi. How long have you been working on this show now?
I know, but why?
How long?
Is it just
Couple years?
power?
Because he's the most broken human being who has ever lived.
It's filling a hole.
Yes, but it's not. That's the thing. The hole is bottomless.
What happened to him?
The hole has a hole.
The hole
What made
is
the
holy.
hole? His parents?
Yeah, his dad.
Who cares?
His psychotic father. But I actually think it is a good question. Like, what is that pathology of never having enough? Like, I find that fascinating. And you see it all the time with all these guys in power and billionaires and whatever. Like, just that drive to, like, accumulate for what?
Is it just like conversations that he has at Mar-a-Lago?
I think so.
He's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to trade or buy or hey, or he can information
this is interesting.
power so he can say, oh, hey, go get some NVIDIA or whatever. And he can give that information to people while he's playing golf, right? Is that part of it?
I think, but he was never a stock guy. He actually came into office saying, I don't have stocks.
Right.
He, by the way, rightly analyzed the stock market as being one big scam.
Right.
It's just it's a casino.
It's a
And
cash grab.
he called it as a cash grab. He called it as that. He called it as such. And now all of a sudden he's all in.
Well, sure. When it's like I would never stop playing cards if I could see what everybody else had.
Yeah.
Which is what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's just cheating.
So he gets a little high.
Oh, no. Oh, a lot high, I would think. A lot high.
When does he have time?
To trade stocks?
Why doesn't he-
He's
does he
not
have-
trading the stocks.
Jim, when does he have time to go down to Wall Street? Give me 4,000 BlackRock!
Here we go.
To what extent are Americans' financial situations motivating you to make a deal?
Not even a little bit. The only thing that matters when I'm talking about Iran, they can't have a nuclear weapon. I don't think about Americans' financial situation. I don't think about anybody. I think about one thing. We cannot let Iran have a nuclear weapon. That's all.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck about you guys.
It's just the most inelegant way to say something and the most callous way to say something.
And I think in his case, and I'm not being facetious, probably the most honest thing he's ever said. I think
that's honest.
I don't care.
What, that he doesn't care about Americans?
He's
not making
finances?
no. More importantly, because he's got that's the I don't care is the kind of petulant child version of Trump. I think there's this side who's like, it's not on my agenda. That's what he's saying. My agenda is this bullshit thing about don't let them have Iran have a nuclear device. All of a sudden, he gives a shit about that because he doesn't ever really give a shit on the petulant child side of normal Americans. He doesn't care. But his agenda is like, I don't make decisions based on that. That's what he's saying. And it's probably the most concise answer he could ever give.
There's a part of his statement that's true and a part of his statement that isn't true. Yeah. The part of his statement that's true is I don't care about Americans' finances. That's clearly true.
Right.
The part that isn't true is all I care about is Iran not getting a nuclear weapon.
Right.
He doesn't give a shit.
Right. Because he's really doing a good job on that part.
Yeah, perfect. Just a flawless execution. Does he care about Iran having a nuclear weapon?
No.
He wants it to be over.
Right.
Somehow, magically.
If the New York Times is to be believed and other reports as well, when Netanyahu came and did a really good
song and dance.
I think a keynote address to him in the super secret situation room, and he bought it hook, line, and sinker.
Right.
I think up to that point, like I think he believed he obliterated their back. I think he actually believed it.
Right, because Hegseth told him.
Correct.
And
sir?
so he was just like...
And you know when they say sir,
right,
that story never happened. Yeah. They said, sir.
And then Netanyahu comes in and says, hey, you guys did a great job on the nuclear
let's
site. Let's
finish this.
But we just found out.
Yeah.
They're 2 weeks away.
Because Netanyahu is not an idiot.
No.
He truly is evil. And he comes in and goes, this guy is a moron. I'm going to show him how to... And he does it. And he bought it. And apparently, again, according to the reporting, most of the cabinet said, this is bullshit. This whole Netanyahu's presentation is bullshit. He bought it.
Did he really buy it? Or was there something else?
Right. I think that's always the question. I think
because clearly, like, he sides with Putin when Putin contradicts our own intelligence.
Right.
So why is he doing the same with Netanyahu? I mean, the answer is always money.
Yeah, I think it's money, but I think he also, going back to the Putin thing, I think he really likes the idea that he's a strong man and he can do this.
Hold that thought. We'll be right back. In the meantime, don't forget to become a member for exclusive content.
Here we go.
Do you agree with the president's position that Americans' financial situations should not be a consideration in that decision-making process?
Well, I don't think the president said that. I think that's a misrepresentation of what the president said. But of course, the president and I and the entire team, we care about the American people's financial situations.
I don't know the context in which he made that comment, but I can tell you the president thinks about Americans' financial situations. I talk to him on average twice a day, sometimes 3 or 4 times a day, and we talk about it constantly.
Which part? The fact that none of you care about the American public? Is that the part you talk about?
What struck me about that comment was the way he said sometimes 3 or 4 times a day. And you got the sense that Johnson was like, why won't he just leave me alone?
Oh, I took it like I'm really important.
No, I took it the other way. Like, he's like, oh, God, sometimes 3 or 4 times a day.
Yeah,
the guy's I can't get him off the phone.
Oh, shit. I gotta
so
take
this became a big story. I mean, his statement became
a big statement for a president to make.
I understand. I'm not surprised by it. I'm not saying why.
You can imagine Democrats and political pundits jumped all over this statement that you made the other day. You were asked when you were leaving.
That's right. That's a perfect statement. So, I'd make it again.
You can imagine how many people stopped the soundbite I don't think about America's financial situation. So what's your response to that framework?
It's very simple. When people hear me say it, everybody agrees. Short-term pain. It's going to be short-term pain. But the pain is much less than people thought. Because people thought that the oil would go up to $250. You know, it was $99 yesterday, $99 a barrel. I thought it might go up to $200. I was okay with that.
Yeah, you have a ton of money
that you made on your stock trades.
It's actually kind of a brilliant rhetorical thing that he's doing there. It's kind of brilliant.
Yeah.
Because first of all, he never said, he never said why we're going to war with Iran in the first place. Right. And B, he never said, hey, just so you know, we're going to have to endure some short-term pain. Yeah. Oil prices could go up to $200 a barrel.
In advance,
right.
Correct.
You set the table.
Yeah.
What they said, if I recall correctly, was this is going to be over in 2 weeks or less. Mm-hmm. There might be like a temporary blip in gas prices. Yeah. Meanwhile, we're 3 months in.
Yeah.
I saw gas prices right around $5 a gallon in Connecticut this week. And the worst of the problem has yet to hit us, which is the energy and food over as we progress. Where apparently we're drawing down the American strategic petroleum reserves at an unprecedented rate. I don't know what happens when those things end. And all of this to say, Iran has no conceivable reason to end this thing. Every day that goes by, their position gets stronger and stronger and stronger, which is why, by the way, I thought this time last week we would be bombing them. Because we don't have a choice at this point. I
think you're right.
Do you agree with the president that he shouldn't be taking Americans' financial situation into account when dealing with Iran?
That's his Churchill moment. When Churchill came into power, he promised blood, sweat, toil, heartache until we deal with the Nazis, who are an existential threat to the British way of life. And if Hitler had taken charge of the planet, it would have been the darkest hour in humanity. Do I worry about gas prices? Yes. But President Trump's right. The biggest threat to the stability in the world is a nuclear-armed Iran, and whatever price we have to pay, we will pay. What did Churchill say? Whatever price we have to pay to beat Hitler, we will pay. Same with Iran. The good news, we're inside the 10-yard line. I think if we go back to military activity, weaken them further, then we can end this thing pretty soon.
What sucks is the 10-yard line that we're on is our own. That's what sucks.
I also like the idea of Churchill going, we're in the 10-yard line. What are you talking about?
I remember when North Korea didn't have a nuke, and if they were to get a nuke, that was existential.
Yeah.
Obviously, after World War II, if the Soviet Union had gotten a nuke, that would have been existential.
They did.
They did. China.
They did.
I mean, India, Pakistan. Like,
Israel, they did.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't buy the argument. Look, I don't want Iran or really any country to have nukes. I'd be fine if nobody had nukes.
Yep, right.
But there was no indication, as everybody keeps saying, there was no indication that Iran was anywhere near getting a nuke. And furthermore, there's every indication to believe that they were never going to develop a nuke precisely so that they wouldn't be in this situation. Like, they wanted to have the capability to get there as kind of leverage in negotiations for sanctions relief, for blah, 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 blah. But there's a lot of speculation that they were never going to build a nuclear weapon, even when they were negotiating with Obama and they were on that track. It's just nonsense. And the idea that Iran is in any way comparable to Nazi Germany is absurd.
I know. That's my favorite part. Here we go. This clip's great.
We learned this morning that President Trump would be dropping his $10 billion lawsuit against the IRS. And now we're learning that in exchange for dropping that lawsuit, the Justice Department is announcing that it will be establishing what it's referring to as an anti-weaponization fund. The Justice Department says that this will be designed to hear claims of other people who they say suffer what they call weaponization and lawfare. Now, a couple of the details here. DOJ says this will be an almost $1.8 billion fund, actually $1.776 billion. Note the number there.
They will admit
Hunter
that
Biden is going to have the best claim ever. James Comey, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
He's going to be a billionaire at the end of this.
But however, let me say, the Justice Department will allow the Fox to monitor and audit the hen house. So.
Nice one, Jim. You got him.
It's just the scam. First of all, none of these people are going to get any of this shit, but it's just...
Oh, he's going to give out money to people, I think.
I don't think
you do?
I don't think...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I think it's going to be completely
I mean,
up in court.
yes, it's going to get circulated back to the Trump family somehow.
Exactly.
Somebody referred to this as the budget for his private militia, and that sounds about right.
Yeah. $1.776 billion.
It's so lame how they're trying to be so clever with the number.
I think it's clever. It's freedom, Jodi.
Freedom.
Remember how we all used to be mad at the Tea Party?
I'm still mad at the Tea Party.
Aren't they the source of any of this? But
on my way to work
now.
today, I passed the David H. Koch Theater at the Lincoln Center, and I was like, that fucking Tea Party.
Mm-hmm.
This amount of money is supposedly going to be doled out to like Giuliani or something.
Yes.
People who have been done wrong in their
by the
panel
government.
decides
Lawfare or weaponization.
Right.
So why can't... So
you're right about James Comey.
James Comey absolutely should apply. Hunter Biden should absolutely
put a claim
apply for
in,
this. Yeah. And have them defend their refusal to...
But by this, also, by the way, the way it came about, the kind of like, I'm going to sue you for $10 billion. Well, let's figure something out here. Oh, okay. Like, it's again, mob. It's crazy. Here he is defending it because...
He has to. He should.
What else is he going to talk about?
Mr. President, the Justice Department has this new fund that was announced today, $1.7 billion.
Yeah.
Why should taxpayers pay for the January?
Well, it's been very well received, I have to tell you. I know very little about it. I wasn't involved in the whole creation of it and the negotiation. But this is reimbursing people that were horribly treated. It's anti-weaponization. They've been weaponized. They've been, in some cases, imprisoned wrongly. They paid legal fees that they didn't have. They've gone bankrupt. Their lives have been destroyed. And they turn out to be right.
They've been weaponized.
They turned out to be right about what?
Why? I've been weaponized.
What did they turn out to be right about?
You know.
And this is leading to Todd Blanche announcing that the 2020 election was rigged, and therefore Trump deserves a third term somehow.
Yeah,
Somehow
they're talking about it again.
Of course they are.
Talking about it again.
This is all related to that, by the way. This is all setting the pretext for him somehow being allowed to run for a third term.
I like that it's being very well received.
Yeah.
And he had nothing to do with it.
The Trump administration stayed up all night at Sardi's to wait for the newspaper reviews on this.
The Herald Tribune loves it.
That's right.
We'll be right back.
So there were some elections last night. Here's Bill Cassidy, Republican in the Senate, who did approve RFK Jr. because he believed him.
Right. He's a little conservative.
Yeah, he's a doctor.
Right.
I think he's got a good head on his shoulders.
Yeah, but he's
voted to impeach Trump.
Yes.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Here's the results of his primary last night.
We're starting with a huge win for President Trump and a stinging defeat for Senator Bill Cassidy in the Louisiana primary. The Trump-endorsed Representative Julia Letlow and Louisiana State Treasurer John Fleming will advance to a June 27th runoff, but finished well ahead of Cassidy. President Trump took a victory lap on social media last night. He posted his disloyalty to the man who got him elected is now a part of his legend, and it's nice to see that his political career is over. Now, Cassidy did not mention Trump by name in his concession speech, but he did say this.
Our country is not about one individual. It is about the welfare of all Americans, and it is about our Constitution.
Now, once most of the votes were counted, Letlow was quick to acknowledge the assist that she got from the president.
I want to say thank you to a very special man who you all know, the best president this country has ever had, President Donald Trump.
I love that they're concerned about the Constitution when they lose their election.
Right.
But not so much.
They have nothing to do with holding it up.
Right.
Yeah, when they're in office.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just disgusting.
I know. By the way, she is I believe, 5-time winner of real estate in her local area, selling. Agent.
Oh, yeah?
She's a winner.
Yeah, well, they have like the Knights of the Round Table kind of thing, and they send the top selling agents to Hawaii for a week.
Oh, and they get a blazer, a special blazer or something?
Blazer. I don't know if that's true, but she looks like that.
But I do think she's a Sagittarius.
And I don't even know what that means.
She's left-handed.
Oh.
And because I saw which hand she was holding the microphone in.
Sherlock Holmes.
And she likes to barbecue on the weekends.
That's what you derive from that? Yeah. That she likes to barbecue on the weekends?
Yes.
Yeah. Dry rub or?
She does a series of dry rubbings.
Oh, no. He's back.
He's back. He's back. Here he goes.
Are you glad that Senator Cassidy is no longer going to be your colleague, Senator?
No, I like Bill. I thought he was a great senator, but he made a political decision. He voted to impeach President Trump, which would have ruined his political life. What's the headline? Trump strong. Those who try to destroy Trump politically, stand in the way of his agenda, are going to lose. Bill made a decision. What would LBJ do? Is it natural for a politician to go after people who try to destroy their political life? So Bill Cassidy's lost because he tried to destroy Trump. Massey's going to lose because he's trying to destroy the agenda. You can disagree with President Trump, but if you try to destroy him, you're going to lose because this is the party of Donald Trump.
To be clear, what he's upset about with Massey is that Massey wants to release the Epstein files.
Yeah, correct.
Which Trump himself had promised to release in full and which have not been released in full. That's why he's upset with Massey.
Right.
Yeah. And he considers that disloyal, that Massey wants to know who...
Not just disloyal, he wants to destroy his agenda.
Because why? What's
no,
in
I'm saying
those
Trump
files?
thinks Massey wants to destroy his agenda because Massey's saying, hey, I think we should know which powerful men are fucking children.
Well, it wouldn't be this one.
Thus Solomon finished the house of the Lord and the king's house, and all that came into Solomon's heart to make in the house of the Lord, and in his own house he prosperously effected. And the Lord appeared to Solomon by night and said to him, I have heard your prayer and have chosen this place for myself for a house of sacrifice. If I shut up heaven, that there be no rain, or if I command the locusts to devour the land, or if I send pestilence among my people, if my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land.
It's like, I don't know. It's if you've ever seen someone who's never read Shakespeare
That's
out
what
loud.
I was just going to say that. It's exactly what it is. It's an 8th grader looking at King Lear for the first time.
Yeah.
And just not even understanding just like going, he would do.
They have that teleprompter there.
Yep.
And then to the right of the teleprompter is a stack of Filet-O-Fish. To the left of the teleprompter is a stack of Big Macs.
I think there's another monitor showing the PGA Championships next to it.
Yeah.
It has to be the first time he's seen those words.
Oh yeah.
Or even sadder, this might be take 5.
Well, they did the cutaway angle, which always says to me as a producer, like, oh, what did he fuck up?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they had Melania holding cue cards, like in a scantily clad ensemble.
Yeah, and he's going, Aruga.
We should probably say the context of this. It was this Christian nationalist.
It was Bible Palooza.
Called Rededicate 250.
Right. So it was essentially a government-sponsored Christian revival meeting.
Correct.
On the mall?
On the mall, yeah.
Which is or is not unconstitutional. Like this is unconstitutional behavior, is it not?
Because of separation of church and state.
You may feel it's unconstitutional, but tens of thousands of people showed up.
Okay,
that's when they say that, it's not a lot.
And I know the reviews have been very good.
Yeah, we waited up in Sardi's, got great reviews.
But is it it probably is a coincidence, but within a couple days, somebody's shooting up a mosque in San Diego.
Right.
And it's hard to believe that these two things aren't related in some fashion. But the hilarious thing about this is I think when it was first announced, they said he was going to be there live.
Yeah.
Then they said, well, he's going to send in a thing.
Yeah.
Turns out the thing he sent in was from a previous.
It's
old.
It's an old Christian thing that he did.
the book hasn't changed.
A previous out loud reading of King Lear.
Right. So that he could go play golf.
Yeah.
How much of the money that Trump's making off of the stocks do you think he tithes?
Well, he doesn't take his presidential salary. That's already tithing.
I mean, when you say doesn't take it, what do you mean?
I mean, he redirects it to a organization that he controls that he can then pocket later.
Right. Okay. So he's not cashing. He's not going to the week pay thing down the street from the White House to get an advance.
No, he doesn't. Okay. He doesn't need to go to the grocery store and wait in line for the check cashing place.
Exactly.
Thanks for joining me on Have I Got News for Your Ears. I'm Michael Ian Black. I want to thank Jim Biederman, Jodi Lennon, of course, all of you. And we will see you in 2 weeks for a brand new episode. We are off next week. Have I Got News for Your Ears releases new episodes almost every Wednesday. Don't miss an episode. Follow us on Apple, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcast. Even better, you can watch the VODCAST on Spotify or on the Have I Got News for You YouTube channel. While you're there, please follow us. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. And most importantly of all, I love you. Hey, don't forget to subscribe to the HIGNFYE YouTube channel and be sure to click the bell to stay on top of all our great content. Even better, become a member for exclusive content, early access to videos, members-only shoutouts, and more. Click the join button below.